All right, good evening, everyone. This is Dan Hunt with the JSKA Virtual Dojo. Today is November 15th, Tuesday. Um, Today we're going to work a little bit on hip rotation and also tie it into our kata work today, where we are going to do Kanku Dai. So hopefully you'll get a good workout, as well as be able to connect the two topics today. All right, and today I've got Pete Ducanian here, and he's got a whole project going on at his house, so he needed a place to train. So he'll be training with me today. All right, here we go. Feet together. Wow. All right, let's jog into place. A lot. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Back. Oh. Back. To the right. Or to the right. And to the place. Jump. Hands. Change feet. Your feet again. Wide, front, wide, front, wide, front, wide, front. Okay, good. Hips around. Switch. Front, back. Side to side. Down. Turn back. Elbows up. And switch. Your legs wide. Bend at the waist. Push your backside rearward. Touch the floor. Keep your back pretty straight. Walk it to the right. And switch. Back to center. And up, roll it up. All right. Okay, feet nearly together. Do some knee lifts. Keep your hands up. Start with the left. Hitch. Knee. Pull the whole foot up into the sheet. Roll. Hitch it. Touch. Two. I lift it up to the side. Hitch. Touch the elbow, knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Rook. Touch. Two. Shoot. Bring the ankles to the center. Hitch. Hitch. Touch. So that movement that I was watching myself do, this is exactly how I do side snap. I bring it up in here and then flip it out and make sure the foot is more toward the front than pointing down. All right, let's go along. Side. Okay, square your hips up. Open your hips. Then that back knee, let it come around the hip joint. Knee. Feel the back edge. There you go. All right, longer. Square the hips again. Go forward. Rock it forward and backwards. Pushing the hip forward and back. And come back, back stance. Straighten the front leg. And pulse it down. Pushing your backside to the rear. All right, good. Other way. Okay. Square your hips up. Open. Feel it on the outside edge. Close. Open. Close. Put your elbows tight, arms tight, and let your arms go with the hip. Notice your right arm comes back, left arm goes forward. Close should be neutral. Again. Forward. Last one. And forward. Longer. Ball foot. Rock it forward and backwards. Back. Straighten the front leg. Push the backside rearward. And pulse it down. All right, good. Put your left leg forward. Okay, now we're going to do Maigeri, Yoko Keagi, Ushiro Geri, kind of all one count. Nice and smooth, not too fast. If you need to put it down in between, that's fine. But try to align your knee and your hip for the kick you're doing on the next kick. And here we go. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Don't forget to bring that knee forward after the Ushiro-geri. Oko. Ichi. Hachi. 2. And you. Tight on my right side. When I kick into that tightness, it tends to grab me and pull me one way or the other. All right, here we go, other side. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Ichi. Hachi. 9. 10. Right. All right, good. Hips around again. Switch. Get out. And straighten up. Close. Let's see who we got. All right. Let's see. All right, Mijo's joined us. Great. And Marty's joined us. Excellent. All right. So let's start with some just some easy hip rotation. So let's take our elbows, and in our armpits, I want to connect your arms to your hips. I want you to push the left hip forward, pull the right hip back one. Okay, trying to keep yourself from doing this, just straight. Come back to center. Other side, 2. And back. Notice how I kind of drop a little bit. 3. And back. 4. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. All right, good. So that pullback is what we're looking for. All right. So now let's do the pullback, and we'll stop, and then we'll push forward just as violently forward to get to 0 again. All right, so let's start with the left hip. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So really pushing that backside forward. Let me watch you guys. Peter keep doing it. Okay, let's see. Ich, ni, san, she. Go ahead, Andy. Switch sides, okay? She. Go. Quick. Sich. All right, Dirk, a little bit more violently. I want to see that belt floppy, okay? There you go. Sichi. And back. Hutch. And back. Ku. And back. Jew. And back. All right, good. All right, so now we're going to do it all one count, back and forth, but I want you to do it with equal violence of the hips. Very strongly. Notice how the belt moves. I know if you're not wearing a belt, you can't see it so much, or if you got a really short one, not going to see it so well. But pull back, push back, push forward. Pull back, push forward. Okay, so think of it as I'm going to pull back on the punch and punch again with the other side. Okay, so let's start with the left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku, sichi, hachi, ku, ju. So notice from my knees down, I didn't have a whole lot of movement here. They kind of stayed here. Most of that rotation was around this center. I'm not doing this. Okay. And then coming back to center, I'm staying right here. So they're bending, but they're not sliding one side or the other. All right, anybody got any questions on that? All right, good. So now let's take this into a front stance. So Hirari Genan Barai Kamai. Hey. Okay, so your hips should already be open, belt about 45, belt knot about 45 degrees, belly button about 45 degrees. And I want you to push into this back leg and actually show the movement a little bit. All right. So I'm going to do a little count. 1, I want you to 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so really drive the hip, and I want you to push, push, push. Okay, ready? Ich. Ankle. Knee. And back. Sun. And she. And back. Go. and come back. Now, I want you to create that push by being stationary. Where does that push come from? It comes from your front leg pushing backwards, creating an outside edge push. Now, we're not going to do this now. Boom. See how we telegraph that? Boom. I want to come right from there and turn the hip. Okay. And then we're just working on the back side right now. The close of the hip, we'll get the back open in just a second. So create that pressure in the back using your front leg. Feel the blade edge of the foot in the back. Then release it. And back, push off the front leg, knee, and back, push, sun, back, sheet, go. Right. All right, good. Now we're going to close, then we're going to open with a jab. Use this leg to push that hip backwards and into the backside foot, backside leg. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, so we're going to do 2 counts. One is close, itch, knee. Should already feel that back edge of your back foot. Itch, knee, itch, knee. Feel like this hip on your left side is throwing that punch forward. Okay. Same thing with the right side. Make that hip throw the punch forward. And you can't do it if you're like this and your arm is not connected. If your arm doesn't connect, then you're pulling it and then throwing it. Think this, so see how this moves together. Wrist, arm, legs, everything moves the whole thing together. All right, ready? Jabbing, pressure on the back foot, itch, knee, sun, sheet, go, rock. Now let's do 2 punches, reverse punch, jab. Okay, create that pressure off the front leg and off the back leg. Here we go. Itch, knee, sun, sheet, go. Good.
One more.
Okay, let's go on the leg. Okay. So we're going to start again. Push, push, push. So it's sinking down into it, creating the pressure just by dropping the weight and maybe a little bit of extra motion to open. Ready? So it's going to be itch, 1, 2, 3, and come back. Now when you're done, try not to be like this too. Make yourself more centered. That comes from having a front leg that drives in too. Open, knee, and back. Sun. Back. She. Back. Go. Good. Now we're going to do the reverse punch. Create the pressure out from the front leg into the back leg. And when I count, you just go. Itch. And back. Knee. And back. Sun. And back. Sheet. And back. Go. And back. All right, start with a jab. So let's do 1 count each punch. But when you do the jab, I want you to pull this side back and push your right side forward. Ready? Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Rock. Sitch. Hutch. Ku. Ju. All right, now both punches. Left leg, or left punch, right punch. Close, open. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hey, good, you man. Any questions on that hip rotation? No one? Okay. Peter, you good? All right, so the last piece I want to do with hip rotation today is kind of with turning drills. Okay, so when we make our turn, if you're just standing up, bringing your legs together, not really engaging your hips around, and then have to step out, it's not really moving very quickly. What I want to see you do is I want you to take this backside hip and squeeze your thighs together and then step out on the direct line from here to there as you squeeze your thighs together. So if you do it the proper way, you're actually going to be like your knee is going to be leading and your hip is going to be leading and your foot's the last thing to get there. So from here, I'm going to squeeze. Okay. Let me have you watch it from, let's see if I can. Okay, so from here, I'm going to turn to that way. Watch my left foot. Okay, it's going to be still here, even though my hip is already turning. So I've got like a leading hip. The knee comes second, the foot goes last. All right, as you squeeze everything in. So you have to also look. So you're trying to use your head to help turn your shoulders as well as your hip. So the whole body turns as you're making that full turn. So let's do this exaggerated. So everybody left leg forward to start. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to exaggerate your head to the rear, shoulders more than 45 degrees or more than 90 degrees here. So not just here, but more than here. See, can you go more? There you go, good. And bring your hip there too. Good. One. Okay. Just think like you want to go and grab somebody over here. Okay. Somebody in the back of the room, you want to grab them. If you only step here, this is as far as I can get, right? I can't get both hands on them. So I want to be able to get both hands on somebody at the back side of the room. Here we go. 1, 2. Notice I'm bending my front knee forward so I can sink in and turn. Let's see. Okay. Now let's get to the back side. 1. Now I want to take this, my left hip, your right hip, and I want to send it that way. So we're going to open it just a little bit. Yeah. Again. Okay. 1. I'm going to open it just a little bit and keep going. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do all one count. So take this backside hip, your right hip, and send it over toward the 90 degrees over that way. Squeeze your thighs together and turn your head, turn your shoulders, turn your arms. So some of you, when you do this, you're going to find yourself moving faster than you ever have. And it'll look like this. Unbalanced and everything, okay? That's okay. I want you to move fast, find a way to get balanced. So by squeezing everything and finishing everything all at the same time, tighten your body up, get everything set at the very end, and get ready for the quickness.
Sensei, can you move back just a little bit so I can see your front foot too? Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Good. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm pivoting on my heel too on this one. Since I'm coming inside, I'm pivoting on the heel because my squeeze is fostered by the heel pivot. Okay, a couple more. And that. knee, sun. And let's do a down block with that. Make sure your arms cross. She. That's one. Go. All right. Good. Let's switch feet. All right. Okay. So again, from here, I'm going to take and pivot and turn all as far as I can. And back. 2. Okay. So shoulders open, hands facing the back of the room, head facing the back of the room, hip probably about center here. Ready? Sun. Back. She. Back. Go. All right, good. Now let's take this all to the turn. 1. Now I want you to open it just a little bit, and then take that hip and step up. Okay, so that little bit of leftover hip is created by closing it down a little bit more. Okay, so once I'm here, I'm going to close it this way a little bit, and then I'm going to fire off that hip. So I want the hip to be the driver. Ready? Hitch and move. Good. Hitch and move. One more. Hitch and move. Good. Now all one count. Toss in a down block if you like. Make sure you're pointing your right and squeezing everything in with your left. Here we go. Hitch and knee and sun and she. Good. Keep going. Go. Good. All right, so everybody stay there. I'm gonna take watch here. Ready? Make a good down block here. Itch. All right, Gary, more violent with that left side hip, all right? Shoot that left side hip that way toward your new table, okay? Knee. That's, oh, wow. That was good. You feel a little unbalanced that time because you move a lot faster, right? Okay, go ahead, back. She. All right, Mary, you're kind of getting stuck in the middle. All right. Oh, hip issue. All right. So you keep doing your best.
Yeah, left hip issue today. So
okay. All right. Son. All right, so Mark, it looks like you're getting stuck about 2/3 of the way. So show me your move and I'll tell you when it feels like you're getting stuck. Now. Yeah, so when you've got your backside to me, it kind of feels like it stops turning. So you still want to keep turning to get to the rest of the rest of the other side. Okay? Yeah. Itch. That's better. Good. Tony, move your left leg, not your right leg. Move your left leg to go that way. Yeah, no, don't move your right leg at all. So you got to move over that way. Move that way. There, more. Move over that way more. Because you're going to step out toward your coat rack over there. Now face me. Face me. Now take your left leg and move it toward your shoe rack or your coat rack or whatever. Keep going. Yeah. Good. Now you notice how you're facing me. Your head and your shoulders should be open to your windows as you make that turn. Keep going. Yes, there it is. Yep, good. Okay, keep going. A couple more. She. Back. Go. All right, so Elaine, it looks like you're moving head and shoulders really well. Hip is kind of not moving very much. Okay, so really think more hip and let your hip, your shoulders and head will come along with it because that's what you're used to doing. So try to think more hip. go. Back. Up, go. That's it, Dirk. I like it. Back. Sichi. Back. Hachi. All right, Andy, Marty, Mijo, all look good. Ku. Back, last one. Ju. All right, good. Tom and Peter, or Pete, looking good. All right, excellent. All right, any questions on that? So when you're making these turns in the kata and so on, this should be how you make that turn. You lead with the hip when you make the turn. Even the ones that come just where you're going from here and you're changing to go over to that side. I want to lead with the hip that way. Okay, so the hip leads the movement. Okay, actually, I'm going to call it head's got to lead the movement, but the hip is right behind it. Okay, because you got to see where you're going in order to know what's going on over there. All right, but you want to use your head to start the technique and the hip to go with it at the same time. All right, any last questions? Nobody had questions? Okay, let's do some Kanku Dai now. So we're at 7:03. Got about 25 minutes. I think everybody's got a pretty good handle of Kanku Dai, but let's get it started. Let's go. Okay, put the hands into each other. Okay, index fingers, thumbs, making a big triangle. Itch, bring it up. Okay, when they get to the eyes, your eyes follow till they can't follow no more. And when you get to a point where you're about here, they come straight out to the side and make a nice plane. Okay, so normally it's right into left. I've got to do left into right. Peter's gonna do it with me, left into right now. Okay, so now we're going to go right or left first, then right. Okay, and then we're gonna come out, punch, squeeze and turn, punch, squeeze and turn. Collect. We're gonna move the back leg in. Sorry, here. Bring the back leg in, side snap kick with a back fist and a shoot go. This should be all just like hand, knee down, knee, sun, and Nukite Shi. Okay, up to the wrist with a Nukite. All right, back again. I'm out. Ayoi, Kanku Dai. Oh, come on. Itch. Knee. Right into left. 1, 2, 3. Punch, squeeze, cover. Punch, squeeze, cover. Squeeze it up half step. Snap kick, shoot up. Shoot up. Shoot up. Nukite. All right, good. Any questions to there? All right, we're going to turn it around and do it the regular way. Okay, plus, I hold my Kanku Dai. Itch. Samchi. Go. Squeeze underneath and touch it. Itch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Right. Okay, from here, we're going to drop the left, bring the right up, cover your head, shoot the neck, kick, split the other way, high, low, grab the groin, there's the bumper, and repeat. Straight kick, high, low, strike the groin, tear the ball. And one more time from back to Mickey Tay. Right leg forward. Hitch, strike the neck. Knee, high, low. Hitch, knee, stomp, chi. All right, from here, side snap, kick leg in hand, you own that. Okay, squeeze it in. Cover, side snap, kick. Yep. No adjust with your back foot, just squeeze your thighs together and adjust your left foot. 1, 2, 3. And then here's that opportunity for a hip rotation here. Use the hip to open to get to the other side. 1. Now hands on that. Go, or I'm sorry, hand, knee that. So step square. Bring it back. Use that hip to turn yourself. Hitch. Now square and then open. And repeat. Kick. This time. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's from Kanku Sho, that back uchiuke, or back fist, uchiuke punch, punch. All right, any questions to there? I'm going to go through it a couple times. Marty, you good? You have a look of, I'm not sure. Is that all right? Okay. All right, here we go.
I have a quick question. You had you said that in the beginning you can cover if you want or not cover. Is that
For these?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So in the JKA version, they do not cover. And then some of them also do not cover in Basai Dai. My challenge for Basai Dai is that the beginners, they need the cover to develop the squeeze. Okay, so if you're still in the brown and below, I would highly recommend that you use the cover. If you're Shodan, maybe every other time, use the cover, just so you get that squeeze feeling. If you feel like you got the squeeze feeling all the time, then yeah, you can give that up. Because if you think about it, I'm already here, right?
Yeah.
I've already pulled them in, and then I've already got them when I turn. I'm bringing them with me, and I've got everything all tight. If I see this out here like this, then you're not as tight as you ought to be. So in the back here, I'm here, and this is open. You can almost see light through here.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to have this well pulled back into your hip or into your spine. Okay.
Great, thanks.
All right, good question. Okay, here we go. From the beginning. Ayoi, my, itch, knee, Sanji, go, rook hitch, hatch kick, itch knee, itch, knee, san. Ready? Itch, knee, pump, cheek, go. No short. Itch, knee, san, cheek, no adjust. Go, rook, itch, touch, two, Jew, itch, knee. All right, good. Any questions to there? All right, let's see you guys do it.
I have a question. I
Sure.
just blanked on. I do the kicks and I do the shoe toes. What do I do here? Just that, right?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, here we go from the beginning. Turn around, Pete. There you go. All right, here we go. Kamae. Ich. Ni. Sanchi. Go. Hook hitch. Hachku. Ju. Ich. Ni. Sanchi. Ich. So everybody should be on the strike, Nikite strike. Other way. Hold on. So everybody get yourself to the Nukite toward the back of your or front of your room. Nukite toward the front of your room. Elaine, turn around. Dirk, turn around. Nukite to the front of the room. No, Nukite this way. Yes, there you go. Right leg forward. Tom, are you going sideways or are you going? Okay, no worries. Okay, here we go. Ich. Strike the neck. Good. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rocks. Tear the phone book. All right, Marty, stay there. Now here we go. Everybody together. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Tear the phone book. Make sure you close that hip, Pete. All right. And straighten that head up. Pull those shoulders back. Open your chest up. Much better. Okay. Side snap kick. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Shoot though. Ich. Gary Blank, you're ahead of us. You should be doing shoot though to the left and to the 45 degrees. 45 degrees now. There you go. San. Shi. Go. Strike to the neck. Kick, back fist. Uchuke, punch, punch. All right, good. All right, any questions to there? Yeah, trying to keep everything squared away. I think the count sometimes has folks messed up. What's going on there? Front stance? Oh, isn't front stance? 2 punches? 2. There you go. Okay, so from here, we're going to reach up to the back. Kind of like what we would do in empty, where we're doing the smash, okay? But it's from a front stance, and I'm going to turn this hip as I go to the back of the room. Hitch. And I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to go up and back, and drop down like a sprinter, okay? So from here, punching toward me, hitch, up and down, and low shoot though. One more shoot though. Big turn, make sure you use your hip to turn it. Uchuki hitch. Reverse punch. Knee. 2 punches. No step. Okay. Squeeze in the front leg. Hitch. And shoot though. Nukite. Over the top and turn. Over the top. Back fist with your palm facing you. Squeeze it over underneath. Hammer fist. Okay, so let's, any questions to there? All right, so let's go back to right leg forward, facing the back of your room. Punch, punch. Okay, left hand up, smash. Itch, up and down, and low shoot up. One more shoot up. Uchuki punch. Uchuki punch, punch. Side snap, back fist, shoot up. Nukite. Over the top. Keep it up, back fist and hammer fist. All right, let's see that sequence with you guys.
I think I had a quick question.
Sure.
On this turn, when you come here, is the motion here and then go, or is it, do you set a minute and then punch? Or is it?
I
late and
I
punch?
smash here, then I leave my left hand where it is. So I smash 1, 2, smash 1, 2.
And then your sight line is
It's
straight ahead,
downward.
going down.
Yeah, yes. Think of this as you've punched him in, you smashed him in the neck, you pull it in and punch him in the throat. And then as you drop down, you hit your forehead into their belly and you grab their leg and pull their legs out. So now they're way back. Okay.
When
And
I'm,
then if
when
they-
you're,
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. When I'm dropping down here after this, right?
Yeah.
Is my sight line still looking up, or I'm looking down and then switch?
I would say you'd want to, it's okay to look downward. I wouldn't say look straight down to the floor. I would say look downward and forward some. Okay, because you want to kind of see what's going on from their knees down.
Because
All right.
Oh,
Andy
thank-
Lim, did you have a question?
Yes, so on it's back fist
Yeah.
and then cover, hammer fist.
Oh, well, the back fist is a static stop.
Right.
It's not a boom boom. It's
Okay.
1,
1.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Does that help?
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. So it's a lot like the back fist of the Uchiyuki that we do for after this one. Back fist, Uchiyuki, punch. Okay. So it's just hitting with the back of the fist. It's not necessarily an a snappy back fist. Okay, it's more of a solid strike. Okay, going back to the punch, and we'll start again that sequence. Actually, why don't we do it from the beginning? Okay, and we'll move on from there. Let's go. Come on. All right, so this first part should be really slow, all the way down to the strike, hands into each other, breathing in on the first part. Knee. Breathing out on the second part. When you get to the full squeeze, the full breath, go, boom, boom. Itch. Knees up. She go. Itch. Knee. Come. Hey. Itch. All right, this next whole sequence all the way to the tear of the phone book all together. Itch. Repeat. Knee. Itch knee. Sanchi. Go. Use that hip. Itch. Knee. San. She. Go all the way to the punch. Boom, boom, boom. This next part. Catch, smash, up, down. Stop there. Itch. Knee. Low. Block. Sun. Sheep. Go. Rocket. Touch. Two. Itch. Okay, from here. Let's do this one together. Face me. Okay, so this hammer fist. We're gonna go this way. So left-handed hammer fist. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. When I get this down to the top, I'm gonna raise this up. Okay, I'm gonna step. And I'm gonna change. Okay, let's do it again. So hammer fist, left hand. 1, 2. When I get near the end of the down block, I'm raising this up as I come around, change to here. Okay, so I'm Agyuki right, Skamyuki left. Okay, one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then from here, we're going to punch down behind it with the right. Okay. All right, got that? Any questions on that piece right there? Is that how you did it? All right, hammer fist to the back of the room, or to the front of the room. Okay. Elbow, pull down, drop the right down block, raise it up, and switch. Punch behind it, squeeze it up and up. So your wrists are just above your forehead. Now I'm going to pivot, and don't bring your hands down to you're all the way turned around and start stepping backwards. So pivot, then step back and pull down. Now, when you step back and pull down, this should be pushing into the back leg, pushing into the back leg. When you get to the end of it, you want to explode up and jump. So let's go back to the hands up here. So right should be in front. Okay. Pivot, then step. Pull back and go. Back fist. So this is that same back fist, Andy. Okay, left arm goes under right. Go wide. My arms are crossed like this. Go wide. When I come underneath, as I raise up, my feet come up. Get closer, even more. Even more. Down to a yoke. Nope. Cross. Let's go. There you go. And notice how you didn't try and cross toward the elbows. So watch. Okay, so everybody, as you're here, one here like this, cross toward the elbows. Here, cross toward the elbows. Otherwise, can't block with this. I can't block with this if I need to. Okay, I want to come all the way across. Yes. Okay, not just this. All right. All right, so let's go back to two punch.
Sensei, can I ask a quick question?
Sure, Marty.
Just a clarification. 1, 2, right, 3, you punch behind the left arm,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
When I stand up, my left is in front of my right. Is that correct?
No, I punched with my left, so
I'm punching with my right though, correct?
no, you're punching with your left. Oh, wait, hold on. No, when I stand up, my left comes behind my right.
So if I punch straight down, I'm punching in front of my
No, behind.
right. This is my left and this is my right.
That's correct. Now,
Behind,
when you raise your hands up, your right is going to be in the front.
I
It
must
used to be.
my left's in
No,
front.
you have it right. Your right is in front.
This is my, oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant in front of me or in front of front.
No. It's in it's in front of everything. Your right is
Gotcha,
in front
okay,
of everything.
yep.
Furthest
Yep.
away from you.
Sorry.
All right. No worries. Okay. Let's do this again from the two punch. And we'll finish. I think we got it all finished up here. We'll do it a couple more times. All right, from the two punch. 1, 1, 2. All right, catch, pitch, smash, up and sink down. Low shoot do. Regular shoot do. Uchuki punch. Uchuki punch. Okay, looking. Yagi shoot do. Okay. Back fist, hammer fist. Empty, pull down, push, and switch. Punch behind and up. Rotate, push down, And push in your back leg and release it. All right. Left arm goes under the right, right arm comes across. Go low, go up, and yours. Is that your regular yours thing? There you go. Okay, and right. Isn't that where it normally is? Yeah. Okay, good. I know you're beefed up. You're like, oh man, I just killed everybody. Who's next? Okay.
You're like lying in the alley.
Yeah, lying in the alley. You're 911, 911. Okay. You guys ready for last turn? Okay.
One
Put it
more
off.
quick question.
Sure.
Okay. So, after the punch, this whole sequence is in Kibarachi. Are you syncing a little bit on the punch?
That's in Kibarachi, a little bit of sync, but not a lot. If you go too
Okay.
deep, then you got to change it to Shikodachi. And I think Shikodachi used to be the stance of choice, but I don't think JKA does it Shikodachi. I'd be okay with Shikodachi if you want to, but just make sure you do it. If you're gonna sink down, you're here, right? Kibarachi. If you're gonna sink down a lot, then change it to Shikodachi. If you're just gonna sink down a little bit, you can still maintain that Kibarachi.
Right.
Just don't let the backside out. That's
Okay.
the whole point of that, okay? So you've tossed him, he's right here. You want to punch down on top of him. Okay, you want to go really low. You got to really tip the hip out and you got to let the feet out too.
Okay.
All
thank
right,
you, Sensei.
good?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. Tell you what, Peter, I think I want to take us, and we're going to go this way. From what I saw, it looks like we kind of mirror each other pretty good when I'm in the screen here. Okay, but not so much when you guys are looking at me. So we'll all look like we're doing the same thing in the 12 panes that we got going here. Okay, yo, come on, itch, knee, Sanji, go, rocket, Hachiku, itch, knee, Sanji, hey, itch, knee, Sanji, go, itch, knee, Sanji, go, itch, hot, you, itch, knee, Sanji, she, go, itch, knee, go, rocket, Hachiku, itch, knee, San, Shigo, Stitch, Hach, Ku, pivot, pull down, finish, go. Hey, go. I'm right here. Emma, show me how you get there. From the back. Back foot, no, back foot forward and around to your right. Yep, keep coming, keep coming. And as your hands come up, you're unweighting, so you lift your legs up in there. And then push down. Yo. There you go. So again, it's like this, watch. So from here, okay, last technique, gonna pivot, squeeze, up. And then make sure you pull it in all the way. So squeeze your thighs together a little bit more. There you go, and then down. All right, makes sense? Okay. Anybody have any other questions? Mijo, how you doing? Everything okay? All right. She's trying to push a button and nothing's working.
Yeah, I have a
There she
question.
is. Okay.
Yeah, the last one, I thought, like this, right? And then go open and then flip the front side, right?
Yes. Isn't that what I did?
I mean, you did it. So when you turn, you open, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just I'm showing the cross is the important part to get the full motion. Okay. So yeah, as you finish the squat, you should kind of already be starting here, but the squat continues and raises up and brings your legs together when your arms come up. So think of it as, okay, jumping jack-ish. So I'm here when I bring my arms together. Okay, a little opposite of jumping jacks, but it's a lot easier when my hands are coming up to unweight a little bit. My hands are coming, if my hands are coming down, it's a little bit harder to unweight. So that's why I have to hop instead. So that's why jumping jacks are so good, because it's kind of throwing some extra weight at your feet that you have to unweight. All right, I think that's it for tonight. Anybody else have a question? No, we're good. All right, excellent. All right, so Saturday class, I'm not sure if it's going to be sunny enough and calm enough, but if it is, we'll try and do a in the park, even if it's a little chilly. Next week, Saturday, there will be no class, but we will have a class on Tuesday. All right, folks. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Mark, good to see you back.
Thank you, Sensei.
All right, have a great night. We'll see you.
Right. Thank you, Sensei.
All right, bye-bye.
Good night,